Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack 33 and welcome back to Let's Play the Messenger. This is part 8. Last time, the shopkeeper and his friends did the thing, and we finished the Tower of Time by fighting them in their test, and we went into the future, and now we're in the Cloud Ruins, and we have a fancy hat. What does all of it mean? Well, we got a dialogue box coming up here, so why don't we find out about the level boss? Hey, I'm not sure what's up next, but the Prophet wanted me to repeat a line for you at this point in the adventure. Alright, let's hear it. Okay, I always wanted to try the voice. Check it out. And on this day, the messenger shall unwittingly make his lifesaver indebted to him. And that means, I'm not sure, but if all else fails, attack the fireballs. Alright, well there's our boss hint. And hey, we probably wouldn't be able to attack the fireballs if we didn't have that Strike of the Ninja upgrade that we got, you know, pretty much immediately as soon as we met the shopkeeper. Imagine not having that upgrade where you could attack enemy projectiles. How nuts would that be? Well, unsurprisingly, the boss of this area is the dragon. Well, it's not that crazy, right? That makes sense. That's you know. They made the boss of the area be the dragon. Alright, and now we gotta attack it here, and that's what I meant by attacking the fireballs. And we immediately took damage. And so this boss is pretty cool, right? Like, it makes these clouds go away, so it makes like all of these platforms go away. We can get a couple hits in here if we're clever. But look, now we have to like literally jump across. So we gotta use cloud stepping and the wingsuit to our advantage here. You know how much I love that wingsuit, absolutely. Not much, that's right. And yeah, we can stop this guy from kind of going through these clouds by making sure that we're attacking him. Although he did get that, so I don't think we could do anything about that one. What? Come on. He's right there. Okay. Well, maybe not. Ouch. Ouch! Nah, I feel like I could have got him there, too. Alright, well, he decided to get rid of all of the platforms. Alright, we gotta be really careful here. This is, hopefully we can get him before we die, because, yeah, we only had 1 health left there. That was really close. Whew! That's a pretty tough boss. But, you know, we got it, because, you know, we can play the messenger. We got some skills to pay the bills. The dragon's changing from blue to red to blue, so you know that signifies they're a good guy now. That's usually how that works, right? I've been watching you for a long time, messenger. Look, this hooded guy has like dialogue and stuff. He's been showing up, attacking us. We thought he's some random enemy, but look, he's got dialogue. Who are you anyway? Ha, so the disguise did fool you. It's a shame you freed my slave pet, but no matter. I'm certain I can defeat you. You? Wahaha, surprised? Time to pay for what you did to my people. Bold words coming from such an unprepared adventurer. The Underworld awaits you, messenger. At last, the scroll will be ours. Watch your step now. Oh no, we fell to our demise. Alright, we got the Underworld. Ooh, we got a new like level introduction sound there. Alright, is it finally time for the face-off? Looking that way. This is looking pretty endgamey, right? Yeah, we're getting there. We got these these rockin' stone guys. And I mean, like, come on, is it? I mean, I don't mean to be, you know, obvious with you guys, but do you really think it's endgamey? You know how many of these power seals we have left? Need anything? Current area. Welcome to the lion's den. Oh, I didn't see any lions. No, I meant, never mind. The heat. This heat is almost unbearable. Come on, I'm happy to avoid certain cliches, but to think we wouldn't have a lava to end your epic quest is pushing it. Any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a guy visited by a succubus. Far from being that kind of demon, she offered him a unique chance to visit hell as a tourist. Very adventurous by nature, he jumped right into the portal. They arrived in a room where giant cauldrons boiled over bonfires. They contained people where little demons with pikes were sitting on the rim to push anyone who tried to escape back inside. Who's in that cauldron? The man asked his succubus tour guide. This one, that's where liars and cheaters end up, she explained. This one over there, she continued, that's for people who hunt for sport. Aghast, the man noticed another cauldron, much bigger than the other ones, and devoid of any demons sitting on its rim. Indeed, that one cauldron seemed to self-regulate. People were pulling back in anyone who tried to escape. And who's this cauldron for, he asked, curious as to who could be so stubborn in their ideology that they would rather hurt themselves than rethink their worldview. Well, that cauldron, Succubus mused, that's for people who think that the order doesn't apply anymore when another line opens up at the market. The end. Okay, now you're just using the platform to vent. What is wrong with you? Are you that guy? Which guy? The guy who's 5th in line but rushes to be first when a new line opens up? Alright, different timeline, never mind. What a story. So what are we missing out on here? So we need 320 shards for the health upgrade, so, you know, we're pretty close. Meditation, though, you know, that's 500 away after that. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Alright, but we got some lava here. You know, lava is, bad for us, and it's raising, so we gotta make sure we're being a little careful and, you know, not dying. I also like how some of these enemies look like they're definitely moving to the groove of this. That's what they look like, right? These little turtle guys, they're moving kind of slow, but they look like they got a little bit of rhythm to them. I think so. We actually heard a little bit of this song in its 8-bit variant way back at the beginning of this game. It wasn't for very long, but I'm pretty sure, I want to say it played at the beginning of this game. You know, when the village got all destroyed and stuff. I think that happened. I don't know, maybe I'm just lying. It's possible, maybe I'm just a big liar. I don't think so, though. There's some cracked walls there, which just kind of looks like just leads back to the beginning, so I'm not really sure the purpose of this. But, you know, we can go back if we wanted to. There was nothing there, so it seems kind of weird. Can we not make this jump, really? Okay, yeah, we can. That was just really weird. I guess they wanted us to technically go over this path, but it wasn't really necessary. You know, there's all a bunch of ways to shortcut this game, right? With the Cloud Step. Cloud Step's just so fun. It's, like I said, it's such a unique maneuver. It's probably one of my favorite double jumps in a video game. I think just because it's like skill-based, like, you know, the idea of it, like you can't just do it. You kind of have to. Can you just like open that? No, is that not a? That's not a secret right there. I mean, there's definitely a gate, but I'm trying to see if there's maybe some way to open that. I guess not. That must be a later thing. Also, check out these dripping lava things that, I mean, it's literally just dripping lava, but, you know, I have to think of another video game. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't make that. And, you know, it kind of give me some Mega Man 2 endgame energy, too. I know, how silly is that? Like, literally, it's nothing, right? Also, speaking of nothing, I don't think there actually is anything over here, but, you know, I'm curious, so we'll check over here and, you know, try. Maybe there's some health here. This feels like that's a potion. Yeah, it was. That had some potion energy to it. Not to be confused with the potion energy from Pokemon trading card game, of course. Naturally. You remember when I did a Let's Play of that game? That was a long time ago. And, like, that's what... See, that's the thing with me. When I think of Pokemon trading card game, the first thing that comes to mind is the Game Boy Color game. Not, like, you know, one of the longest running, like, trading card games ever. 12 deaths already. Is that controller functioning properly? Yeah, it is. I'm actually using a Super Nintendo controller to play this, which actually works perfectly. It has, like, just the right amount of buttons for everything. So it's almost like they intended that for this game, even though they went with the Sega Genesis style graphics later on and music. But yeah, that's what I always think of when I think of Pokemon trading card game, is the Game Boy Color game. It's honestly probably my favorite Pokemon game, just in general. Like even more than like the mainline games. I don't know. I really like it. It's just so well made. Oh, I gotta give that another go. That sounds like a good idea. All right, read it. Died the exact same way. Why'd I miss that twice? I totally called that one. Coral just won another bet. Maybe I can just grapple the wall and then rope dart from there. Let's try that. Let's see if that's a safer option. It probably is. I feel so silly. I hate doing the exact same thing twice in a row. Also, check out that time shard account right there. 211. Oh, there's a really old bit that's kind of nothing. It's really a nothing thing I just said. But, you know, if you're a longtime fan, and not just of my channel, that might mean something. You know what? I'll give a shout. We haven't done a shout out in a video in a long time. Oh man, remember when we used to do that a lot? Alright. The reason I said that is I want to give a shout out to my good pal from the past, Griffinlobster. Man, you probably haven't heard that name on this channel in a long time. He's still around, he's still kicking. He doesn't do YouTube videos anymore, but he streams once a week on his Twitch channel, so I'm gonna give a link to that. So if you're, you know, you want to watch that, as of this recording, he's been playing the 1,000-Year Door, Paper Mario, that is. But you know, he does a bunch of stuff, so I'll give him a shout out. You know, it's been a long time. Griff's a good guy. I like popping into his streams when I can. So there you go. There's a classic shout out from the past. And I mean, if you're a new viewer, you might not even know that, but me and Griff, we go way back. You know, you might. Oh, there's definitely something here. Oh, that looked like an open wall. Maybe my monitor's just being weird. But yeah, you might not even know who I am if you're an older viewer if it weren't for Griff. So, you know, I gotta give him some props. Thanks, Griff. All right, now back back to the messenger. Back to this zaniness. Yeah, look at this weird save room. There's nothing there, right? No. Definitely something there. Come on. You can't hide that. Maybe power seal or time cache. Time cache. I knew it was this one. I just knew. I just knew this was a time cache. All right. You know, I was talking in the last video how I was like, yeah, I think everything will be revealed in this video. I think that would be kind of too long, so it's probably gonna be the next one. Now that I'm looking at it, I've been on a roll though. This is my second video I'm recording in a row. I've been really, not lazy, but I've just been really time crunched lately, that I end up recording these like day before. But this one, like, I'm feeling the messenger today. Like, I'm so in the mood to play it right now, and I'm so excited. So I had to get this part out here. Now, this part here is a little tricky actually, because that's not actually it. There's a little secret down here. That's right, they make you think that that's probably want to stay up there, but no, we got a little secret down here, so we gotta be careful. This part is a little rough. Wow, I did in one shot. I'm pretty proud of myself there. And we got a power seal as our reward. We deserve it. We deserve this power seal. Yeah, that last room really tricky. You know, lava, you know, you fall in it, you die. Pretty classic trope there. Is there more to this? No. Kind of looks like it, right? I haven't really done a lot of in this whole playthrough. Just throw those shurikens. We will, but there's just kind of been not too many uses for it, I would say. They do pierce enemies now, so I really should be using it a little bit more, because they are actually way better now. Now that they can go through an enemy, that's actually really helpful. Because I think things kind of line up a little more. Wow, I just jumped into that stalactite. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. Alright, you know what? We are going to keep going. I said I wasn't going to, but we're 15 minutes in. We're doing this. Level boss. Looks like the demon general's up next. Be careful out there. I hear he's pretty fast. That's it. There's no banter or anything. But guess what? We can get an extra health, which is perfect, so... We're basically fully upgraded. I mean, the meditation upgrade just recovers our health and stuff at save points, so that doesn't mean anything for this boss. Nowhere left to run, demon. Why would I run? You stepped right into my trap. We'll see about that. Haha, we end this now, champion of the blue robes. Alright, here we go. And we can just wail on this guy. So yeah, he's pretty fast. But we gotta watch out for him. Like I said, he's really tough. Well, we just gotta keep smoking him here. He does this attack here. We gotta just crank some hits off on him. Use the rope dart to our advantage. Because it's so good. We love the rope dart. There we go. There's a good use of the shuriken. Oh, he blocked it. That was a bad use of the shuriken. Alright. We gotta dash around ourselves, too. Alright, he tired himself out. Ah, man, he hit me again. I'm just choking on this fight right now. Alright, like I said, rope dart. That's what we're about. We're a rope dart household. See how that went through him? Oh, I hate this attack. This attack is so hard to dodge. Although I seem to have gotten a pretty good pattern for it. Usually that's pretty difficult. All right, we're out of shurikens now. So I'm gonna you know what? I should probably just run away. Because I don't want to deal with that. Alright, he's gonna throw these again. Oh, and there we go. We got him in one shot. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I usually died to him a few times. This is a tough boss. Impossible. I'm the fastest there has ever been. Tell me how you end this curse or else. Snore, is it that simple in your head, ninja? All of this is bigger than you or me. I'm ending this. Your demon king is next. Make no mistake, messenger, none of us are leaving this place alive. If I can't have the scroll, then it shall be destroyed. Oh man, he's gonna explode by the looks of it. Yeah, he did. And I guess that causes this place to cave in. Alright, well, there's kind of nowhere left to go but down. Alright, we're about to fall into the lava. Oh, the dragon saved us. Woo, close call. I got you, buddy. Thanks, I guess we're even now. Oh yeah, what's your name? Manfred. What kind of name is that for a sky serpent? It's not my birth name, but I always wanted to be a butler. Okay, well you should dress for the job you want and not the one you have, right? So call me Manfred. Alright Manfred, what did you do before the demon's mind controlled you? No time to explain, this is your big moment. What's our big moment? What's about to happen? This is a pretty sick theme though. I will admit. This is a pretty good one. What's happening? What is going on? Well, we're about to get a big reveal right now. What is all this right here? This is looking kind of familiar, isn't it? This looks very familiar. Oh, were you hoping for the Western hero? No prophecies for you, worm. Prepare to die. Look at this. Oh, this is like the beginning of the game. We're the Western hero. Kinda cool. You, I see, Barmethazel failed me once again. Your reign is over, Despot. Despot? Haha, you think this is how it works? Know your place, ninja. Our curse is never ending, and your time is up. As for you, soldier, I can't wait for my minions to make short work of you. That was amazing. You're the Western hero, right? No, Did I travel so far east that I made it back to my village from the west? Everything's so different. Did the Tower of Time really send me to the future? I guess this means... Hey, I have an important task for you, I think. Pardon, I mean take this scroll. You need to carry it across the world to the top of the highest mountain. Really, I'm 100% down to leave this outpost. Yes, a messenger is needed. A messenger? Godspeed. What? Just take the scroll. Alright, and there we go. Our time as the messenger is done. We did it. And so your time as a messenger is up. What do I do now? Well, you could take a few moments to appreciate the reveal that it was all just a loop. No way, I still want to be part of the adventure. Oh, we'll get right to that. What do you mean? I mean, it's time. Time for what? For you to finally open the cabinet. Really? Yes, go ahead and open it. Please do touch the cabinet. I already told you, the cabinet is where it is. Believe me, you're ready for what's in there. There's no skeleton in there, I promise. Hey, do open it. Yeah, we're in for another one of these. It's not empty. I already unlocked it. Why don't you put that curiosity to good use and open the cabinet already? If you don't open the cabinet soon, you'll have to sit through my boring story. I'm warning you, it's boring. It's philosophical. I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. This is your last warning. You better make sure you have some time ahead of you if you're gonna keep doing that. Alright, let me share with you my understanding of Madame Melody's work. After observing so many humans over such a period of time and reading as much as I could, some trends inevitably came up. One thing we all have in common is the need to feel like we have value, power, and abundance in our lives. Now, like many things, there are functional and dysfunctional ways to go about these. Say you're dysfunctional. Your sense of value may come from the approval of others, making you dependent on seeking attention, begging for others to tell you that who you are is adequate. You'll feel good when you receive positive feedback, but always be one negative comment away from having your day ruined. Man, isn't that that kind of a truth? Now, about power, dysfunctional people get a sense of power by exercising control over others, sometimes right down to policing the way they talk or who they engage with. They feel good when they have a weak partner or friend to control, but feel depressed and weak themselves when no one is around to feed their ego. Their sense of abundance will often come from material things, displaying of high status or promiscuity. Even though it feels great while the money and the crowd are there, these lack real depth, and the impact of the inevitable downfall would be hard to overstate. For functional people, it is scarcely documented as they were generally busy living a meaningful life. Functional people get their sense of value from an understanding and acknowledgement of their inner worth. Their sense of power comes from an ability to self-contain and let others be who they are while protecting themselves when needed. And abundance simply comes from good self-care. Now, all of this makes sense in theory, but the idea is to be able to apply it. For this, you first need to master your emotions. As I understand it, everything you experience is a mix of the big five: fear, joy, sadness, anger, and shame. The primary colors of our experiences, if you will. Mix fear with anger and you get jealousy. Too much sadness in your joy will make you melancholic. The only way to unpack complex emotions is by breaking them down into which of the big five are concerned, and to deal with each of these individually. Easier said than done, right? Consider haunted house stories for a moment. They're always the same, aren't they? It starts off with an optimistic fool's moving in. Soon enough, odd things begin to happen, and fear ensues for a while. Eventually, the protagonist has had enough and decides to face the ghost. What do you want? They will ask, tired of cowering in fear. So it turns out ghosts usually know what they want, and it's usually the same thing: for the person who wronged them to face justice, and then to be put to rest. That's usually where the killer faces a trial and the ghost's body is respectfully buried. And just like that, the house becomes a warm haven again. Did you get the metaphors? If you often feel depressed, irritated, or however hindered in your general ability to engage with life, you're just like a haunted house. Your inner child is hurt and will be increasingly uncomfortable to you until you turn around and ask, what do you want? If asked honestly, you will find that the answers were within you all along. That following through with that inner child's request is both challenging and life-changing. Only then can you begin the process of discovering your true self to finally get rid of your chains. These were my final ramblings. Please keep in mind that I am but a shopkeeper. Everything I say should be taken with the biggest grain of salt you can find. Please open the cabinet now. I probably should quit here, even though I don't think this is a save, so I think I'm just gonna resume from here next time. So, because that was a lot. I probably should save that for next time, but whatever, I didn't. Thank you so much for watching The Messenger. Next time, we're gonna open the cabinet and see what lays in store for us. What could possibly be next? We're not the messenger anymore. What does that mean? Stay tuned and find out next time. I've been OdinSpack 33. I'll see you then. Goodbye.